This must reach you before May 20th, because the sun is shifting into Gemini, and what's coming isn't just astrological, it's spiritual reprogramming. If you've felt mental lightning bolts, strange signs, or a sense that your world is folding in on itself, you're not imagining things. You're being chosen to decode a cosmic message that's now live. Let's walk through it, before the portal fully opens. Gemini season doesn't tap on your shoulder, it shocks your system awake. As the sun crosses into Gemini, the energy gets lighter, faster, and undeniably electric. You may feel like time is speeding up, conversations are overlapping, and ideas are firing off in all directions. This isn't your imagination, it's a cosmic recalibration. The universe is no longer moving in a straight line. It's dancing in loops, spirals, and mirrored reflections. If you've felt off balance or unusually alert, that's the jolt. You've just entered a high-frequency zone. This shift is mental, spiritual, and symbolic. Your thoughts may feel less linear and more layered, like you're thinking 5 things at once, and yet all of them make sense. Gemini doesn't give you one answer. It gives you 1,000 possibilities, all at once. You'll notice the return of symbols you thought were behind you, people showing up who mirror past versions of yourself, or patterns that seem too precise to be coincidence. This is the Gemini effect. It's not chaos, it's coded synchronicity. Don't be alarmed by the speed of this shift. What feels like confusion is actually clarity disguised in complexity. Your higher mind, the one that sees patterns, reads energy, and understands divine timing, is now being activated. The Gemini frequency isn't here to slow you down, it's here to lift you up into a multi-dimensional awareness. You're not losing your grip, you're expanding your reach. Stay open, stay curious, and remember, the jolt is the beginning of your upgrade. Have you been hearing the same phrase from different people, seeing the same numbers repeat like whispers from another realm, or feeling like moments are looping back in subtle ways? That's not your mind playing tricks. It's the universe speaking in echoes. Under Gemini's influence, Mercury, the divine communicator, sends messages not just once, but twice, sometimes 3 times. These repetitions aren't random, they're divine confirmations, designed to pierce through your distractions and make you pay attention. In Gemini season, communication isn't just verbal, it's energetic. The same message may come through a dream, a billboard, and a stranger's sentence, all within hours. That's how the universe speaks now, layered, mirrored, symbolic. You might feel like time folds back on itself, or that a past version of you is walking beside your present. This is Mercury's mirror effect. What's meant for you will echo until you finally receive it. So, when a message shows up again and again, pause. Don't dismiss it. Ask yourself, what is this trying to show me? The universe isn't screaming, it's nudging, aligning, guiding through symbols and signs. And those echoes? They're not noise, they're navigation. Gemini season doesn't just talk, it teaches through rhythm and repetition. The question is, can you hear the pattern beneath the noise? In the blink of an eye, everything can make sense. That's the power of Gemini season. Truths don't arrive slowly, they strike. One moment, you're wrestling with confusion, and the next, clarity drops in like a lightning bolt. These spontaneous downloads are gifts from the higher mind, intuitive bursts of knowing that cut through years of mental fog. You might be walking, brushing your teeth, or mid-conversation, and suddenly, it clicks. It's not just understanding, it's recognition. Gemini doesn't linger or repeat. When insight comes, it moves quickly. It's not meant to be debated or doubted. It's meant to be captured. Write it down, speak it out loud, say yes to what your soul just understood. This is Mercury's fast-moving energy, swift, fleeting, and precise. If you hesitate, the message may fade. If you act, you align with your next breakthrough. Gemini teaches, clarity is not always earned, it's received in a flash. These mental downloads are not random, they're upgrades, soul instructions, new blueprints. You don't need to overanalyze them, you need to respond. Don't miss the window. When your inner voice suddenly speaks louder than your fears, follow it. Gemini is not about waiting for permission. It's about trusting your moment of knowing and stepping into it before it disappears. If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you. If your body has felt different lately, tingling, buzzing, lightheaded, or as if the air around you is pulsing, you're not imagining it. These aren't symptoms to fear, they're signals. Under Gemini's electric influence, your nervous system is syncing with higher frequencies. Ringing in the ears, flashes of insight, or sudden emotional waves are all signs that your spiritual senses are awakening. You're tuning in to a new wavelength, and that process can feel intense, even disorienting. Gemini isn't just an intellectual energy, it's multi-dimensional. It rewires the way you perceive, communicate, and feel energy. What once felt like noise may now feel like data. You're not just hearing, you're sensing. You're not just thinking, you're receiving. These physical sensations are your body's response to a spiritual update. Like antennas catching divine signals, your energetic system is learning to hold more light, more truth, more awareness. So if things feel strange, pause and honor it. You're not broken, you're upgrading. You don't need to fight these sensations, you need to breathe through them. Let your body adjust. Let your spirit settle, and trust that Gemini season is doing sacred work behind the scenes. This isn't just a sign of awakening, it's proof that you're aligning with a deeper, wider intelligence. During Gemini season, you'll notice an increase in conversation, but a decrease in depth. Words fly faster, but meaning hides between the lines. Gemini, ruled by Mercury, is the master of both language and misdirection. Real communication won't come from what's said outright, but from what's hesitated, glanced over, or quickly redirected. Truth slips through the cracks, through nervous laughter, long pauses, or a sudden shift in topic. Don't just listen, decode, because Gemini doesn't hand you answers. It hides them, like clues, waiting for the attuned to catch them. This same energy reveals itself in how you're experiencing your own life. You may feel like you're walking in two worlds, one grounded in your daily routines, and another stirring with strange emotions, dreams, and intuitive nudges. That's not a glitch. It's Gemini's duality opening within you. Your soul blueprint is surfacing, overlapping with your current identity, and calling you to embody more than one truth at once. You're not broken. You're becoming layered. One part of you may crave logic, while the other feels pulled toward mystery, and both are valid. So instead of choosing one version of you, embrace both, the one who's grounded and the one who's dreaming, the one who speaks and the one who listens between the words. Gemini isn't about answers, it's about integration. This duality, this paradox, it's not confusion, it's expansion. And the moment you stop trying to force clarity is the moment you start to understand everything. This is not the time to sit still and wait for clarity. Gemini energy thrives on motion, on unexpected paths, spontaneous conversations, and curious detours. When you move, meaning follows. Whether it's a short walk, a call you didn't plan, or a road you've never taken before, action becomes revelation. Stillness can cloud the mind during this season, but movement creates openings for synchronicity to find you. You don't have to figure everything out in your head. Let your feet lead your soul toward answers your mind can't yet hold. And if your life feels chaotic right now, if plans are falling apart or nothing seems stable, take a deep breath. This isn't destruction, it's divine redirection. Gemini uses disruption as a tool, not a punishment. When things stop working, it's often because they're no longer aligned with the version of you that's awakening. You're not being punished, you're being rerouted. What feels like a mess is actually a map. Trust the mess. There's meaning in the pieces. So say yes to the detour. Let go of the plan. Follow the strange urge to try something new. Gemini doesn't offer straight lines, it offers winds of change. And when you move with those winds, you end up exactly where your soul was always meant to go. The path may be unpredictable, but that's how you know it's real. The universe is speaking through your chaos and through your steps. During Gemini season, truth doesn't always come dressed in bold declarations. It sneaks in softly, hidden between casual words and unexpected pauses. You may find yourself saying things you didn't plan to reveal, or hearing others confess truths wrapped in humor or offhand comments. These aren't accidents, they're divine leaks. Gemini, ruled by Mercury, is a master of subtle revelation. It drops truth bombs in the most ordinary moments, so stay present, stay tuned. The words people fumble with, the jokes they make but don't laugh at, that's where the real story lives. And as these hidden truths surface, both in others and within you might feel a strange sense of expansion, like you're no longer fitting into who you used to be. That's because you're not just changing, you're stepping into a multi-dimensional version of yourself. You're seeing more, feeling more, remembering more. Parts of you that were once disconnected are now aligning. It's overwhelming, yes, but that's what integration feels like. Your soul isn't getting lost, it's getting larger. Don't resist this expansion just because it feels unfamiliar. You weren't meant to stay in one version of yourself forever. This season cracks you open so more light can get in, through slips of honesty, through layered awareness, through soul-level awakenings. Let the truth spill. Let your identity stretch. You're not falling apart. You're finally coming together in ways your past self could only dream of. This is the beginning of your multidimensional becoming. May 20 isn't just another date on the calendar, it's a cosmic timestamp. The numerology of this day holds hidden messages for those tuned in. The number 2 symbolizes duality, mirrors, reflections, parallel timelines, and the choices that split destinies. Meanwhile, the 0 is the sacred void, the divine reset point where endings and beginnings blur. Together, they create a powerful gateway, a portal into a reality where timelines weave and consciousness upgrades. If things feel strange on this day, it's because they are. You're walking through a doorway, one that leads deeper into alignment. On and around May 20th, you may start noticing repeating 2s, 22, 222, or mirrored numbers like 1221. These aren't just coincidences, they're codes. The universe is confirming that your thoughts, your emotions, and your spiritual growth are synchronizing. It's an energetic green light. These synchronicities are signs that you are exactly where you need to be, even if you can't fully explain why. It's not about understanding everything, it's about trusting the pull. So, if you feel the shift, lean into it. May 20th wasn't designed to make you comfortable. It was designed to activate you, to remind you that you're not alone in this transition. The energies unfolding around you are part of a divine orchestration, one that's syncing your inner world with your greater purpose. Watch for the signs, listen for the echoes, and most of all, trust that this gateway didn't appear by chance, it appeared for you. If this message stirred something within you, comment, "I'm aligned with the shift," below. Like this video to anchor the Gemini frequency. And subscribe so you don't miss the energy updates coming next. The sun doesn't just move into Gemini, it moves through you. Let it guide you where logic can't.